morning, welcome to my channel, Back to Keto. My friends, call me Jelly. I lost 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey. I was struggling to lose more weight when this whole C virus happened, and then had to eat carbs for like almost 3 weeks. It wasn't crazy carbs. It was like plain oatmeal, the rice cakes, which were about 10 carbs a piece. It was things like black-eyed peas, things you should not eat on keto because you need to keep your carbs below 20 for most people. Most people have to do 20 total carbs. Me, on the other hand, who's been doing keto almost 3 years, has to keep it like 11 or less total carbs. It's because I've lost so much weight and I only have about 40 to 50 more pounds to go. So my body is being really stubborn and it's having some medical issues for no reason whatsoever. Maybe it's just the stress and anxiety and panic attacks that I have been under. I've always had stress, anxiety, and panic attacks, but with the C word, it's a billion times worse. So I gained like 23 pounds in those 3 weeks. Not overeating. My calories were actually way less than I do on keto, but like I said, I'm not a calorie girl, I'm a carb girl. I can't have carbs. I can have calories, but not carbs. Because if you've been watching me, you will see the first week being back with meat, the first 2 weeks actually, I ate nothing but tons and tons and tons of bacon and tons of country ham. So we are talking major calories, major fat, and almost 0 carbs. Literally that, and some hot dogs, stuff like that. My carbs only came in those hot dogs because they come about 1 to 2 carbs per hot dog, depending on what you get. I lost 10 pounds that first week and I lost 5 the next. I'm on the 3rd week right now, but because of some stomach issues I have been having, I have taken out a lot of the fat right now. Plus, I will be honest, I'm not the girl on keto who can eat tons of fat and lose tons of weight. I can lose the water weight that way, but after that period of getting the water weight off, I usually just stay put. The only way I can actually do it is do more of a lower fat. I'm not saying 0 fat. I'm not saying only 25 grams of fat. I'm saying lower. I'm saying under 80, 45, somewhere around there, between 80 and 45 a day. That's how I've always lost weight on keto. It's what works for me. And on the carbs, like I said, they really need to be around 10 or less. The carbs I'm having right this minute is 1 tablespoon of coconut flour. I'm going to show you my breakfast real fast and then we will finish chit-chatting. Okay, this is my first meal of the day. It is 12 o'clock. I've gone about 17 hours without eating, so I am starving. I'm trying my normal pancakes without any sweeteners, like any fake artificial sweeteners. No heavy cream either. I meant to put water in it and totally forgot, so I don't know how it's going to taste, but I'm going to eat it. I'm going to try to see if I can eat bacon again without my stomach hurting, and I'm having my first collagen coffee of the day right now. So I ended up not drinking that collagen coffee. It didn't taste good, so I've had no coffee yet. I will make one in a little bit. I did have a cup of the bouillon cube. So the bouillon cube might not work for most of y'all because it does have maltodextrin. It does have MSG. However, it doesn't seem to stall me. It never stalled me the first 2 years. It still doesn't seem to. It doesn't raise my blood sugar. My blood sugar doing this so far, other than the weird couple of nights where I had some weird stomach thing go on and my blood pressure went 220 over 140 and my blood sugar was 260 for no reason and had nothing to do with this because the bouillon cube stuff I started afterwards. Other than that, my blood sugar has not been over 92. It's mostly been in the 80s. It stays about 88 day or night. I will admit, last night I was hungry. I ate at 6 p.m. and I refused to eat. Even though I continue to be hungry, I had a hard time sleeping because of it. Usually on keto, I would tell you, don't be hungry, go eat. But I have a lot of willpower because I don't want to throw up. I don't want to have stomach issues. I will not eat past 6 o'clock at night anymore to see if that's one of the issues. I go to bed between 8 and 9, and even to me, 6 o'clock is kind of late eating since I go to bed at that time. But so between 4 and 6 is when I eat, and I go to bed between 8 and 10 at the latest. Well, there were some nights last week I didn't go to bed until 4. But I would have some serious trouble sleeping, you know, the crazy dreams, every noise wakes me up. So I'm really shocked and surprised that my weight keeps going down, and it is still going down. I'm not going to tell you all the numbers. You got to wait until Thursday. But I've been keeping an eye on it because I added those pancakes back in without the sweeteners, though. I will tell you, I don't really like the taste of it, but it's something. I can't just eat regular eggs. If I try to eat plain eggs, I end up throwing it up within an hour. I don't know why the little tablespoon of coconut flour and the way I cook it makes a difference. It's so weird. Now, I normally can eat a deviled egg or like a boiled egg, no problem. Scrambled eggs, omelets, they all make me throw up. Sometimes I can deal with sunny side up eggs, sometimes I can't. It's just my stomach, it's just dumb. I did eat the 3 strips of bacon, y'all saw that. I'm just trying to see what my weight does tomorrow. Does it go up? Does it stay down? I'm really trying to just focus on my weight right now, my physical health, my mental health, and not pay attention to the C word. I'm trying to shut it all out. I stopped listening to the president's speeches every day. I stopped looking at the websites every day. I stopped looking at Facebook. I haven't even watched anyone's YouTube videos. And not because of that. I'm just trying to keep my brain moving and keeping my body moving because I've been stressed. And the anxiety and panic attacks, and that does not help my stomach issues at all. I think it makes it a million times worse. So I've been trying to get outside and do stuff. Today I've just done some housework. I did do some answering of comments. I looked back at what I ate last year this time when I lost a bunch of weight, and boy, I wish I could eat those kind of foods again. I missed them all, but they all cause stomach issues. But I think it's just something wrong with my stomach. I have an appointment on the 15th that I'm trying to reschedule for the stomach doctor because I can't go in there. It's at UNC. UNC has tons of cases. I won't even go near that town, okay? It's over an hour away. I won't even go near it. So, yeah. I know a lot of people isn't really scared. They look at the percentage, like your chances of getting it. But the problem is, I have tons of underlying conditions. Like, just one can make the virus worse or kill you. Well, I have 5. And that's nothing compared to my daughter and my parents, who all live here on this property. So I can't get it. Yes, I go out to do pickups. I do go to the meat market. It's this tiny little building. No one's ever in it. They hand me the food that I want. They cut it for me. They hand it to me. I'm wearing gloves. I'm wearing a mask. Yes, I know how to take it off properly. I know what to do with it. The masks are the N95s. And yes, you can reuse your N95s. You just got to store it properly. My best place to tell you if it's warm where you live is to leave it in your car. I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of times your car will get over 110 degrees, and that's what it needs to do to kill it. It also will die down in like 3 to 4 days, depending on which scientist you listen to. It might be a little longer, but I only wear it every 10 days, so it stays in the heat of the car for 10 days, and then voila. Because there's nowhere to buy them. I only have so many, and they were from when I was painting my house, so you work with what you got. But I am being extremely safe. But at the same time, I miss life. I miss just running into Walmart, going into Costco, going to the movie theater, just seeing people. Like, people won't look at each other anymore at all. And especially if I have a mask on, you must forget it. I freak people out. I think they think I have the virus because I'm wearing the mask, but I don't. I am, like I said, as soon as the testing come out, I want to get the antibody test just to see, because I was strangely sick here and there this year, and in November, and some people are swearing they had it in November. So we will see as soon as that test is available. One of y'all pointed out that my hair matches my blanket on my chair, and it totally does. So yeah, I like this shade of red. Makes me happy. Makes me feel better about myself when my hair is dyed. I just don't like the natural color. It's so dull. It will be white blonde in the summer when I'm in the sun. When I'm in Florida, Hawaii, when I live there, it's completely white. But here in North Carolina, there's so many cold days, it gets really dark, like almost brown. Like in the back, it's really brown. It's so weird what sun will do to your hair. I know, keto channel though. But this is just about my life, because right now we can't go shopping. I can't point out stuff to you or nothing. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go pick up an order. It's mostly my family stuff. I am getting more bouillon powder. They're out of the cubes in all the grocery stores. I might go ahead and add more eggs. I'm glad I just thought about that, because I will run out of eggs. I'm going to add some more to the list, because I can eat the organic Members Mark cage-free brown eggs that I always bought at Sam's and didn't even think to try to find them at Walmart. Like, it was just... Every time I did look for brown eggs, they never had it listed, and then all of a sudden it's listed. I don't know if they always sell it or if they just started selling it there, but this girl's happy to have found them. What else? I'm not really sure what I'm going to do today. I was going to clean my bathroom, but I'm in a lot of pain from yesterday. I overdid it everywhere, and I don't want to take Motrin for the pain, so I think I'm going to give it a day off of cleaning. By the time this is all over, I'm going to have a spotless house. Like, I swear. Totally spotless house. So, I guess that's it. That's a plus, right? And clean house and hopefully be closer to my goal weight, because that's all I'm concentrating on. I decided to stop crying every day, stop moping every day, and to try my best to concentrate on my weight loss and put all my energy into that. Because if we're moping and crying every day, that's gonna hinder your weight loss too. I also have been trying to use the bike that's right here behind me. I have an elliptical that I haven't tried yet, because it is really, really hard. It was a waste of money. I can use the ellipticals in the gym and everything, but this one for some reason is extremely hard. I wished I had read the comments before buying it. Actually, I think I've had it 3 years. I don't even remember. Because the comments all said this one is difficult. I mean, there were women in there that said they do it in the gym every single day for miles, and they can't even go half a mile on this one. The lowest setting is like the highest in the gym, and this is not a lie. My thighs, butt, everything will start burning just going one lap around, and you have to go for a mile, and I'm just like, what the heck? Like, I totally wasted my money. I think the farthest I've ever got on the one at home is 2 times around, so half a mile, when I can go over a mile at the one at the gym with no problem. And that's not in the lowest setting. I do halfway setting. I do like a 5 out of 10. So yeah, so my thighs are bigger than I wanted. They have gotten really big since last summer. I don't know why. My stomach has actually gotten smaller since last summer, but my boobs and my thighs have gotten bigger. So we got to work on that and get those things back down. The one thing good about the boxing game is it's tons and tons of squatting. I do a VR boxing game. If no one's seen my channel before, it's a virtual reality headset. It's a big giant headset you stick on and you do everything through it. And there's tons of squatting, like, and it knows if you didn't squat, because a board will hit you in the head and you'll lose points. And it really looks like a board is hitting you in the head. So I'm going to have the chicken breast and broth again tonight. That is working with my stomach issues. So right now I will be having pancakes for breakfast. If the bacon works out, then I will be having 2 to 3 slices of real bacon every morning for breakfast as well. I am about to have a collagen coffee again, at least try one again. And I'm only going to have one a day, in case that's what's causing my stomach issues. I am forcing myself to drink water. It gives me issues, but hey, we're trying until my smart water comes in, which will have my electrolytes in it, so I'm really excited about that. That comes tomorrow. What else? I think that's about it. I am not snacking. There is no snacking going on. I guess the good part of my stomach having so many issues right now is I am scared to snack. I am scared to eat after 6. I eat when I wake up, which is about 9, 10 a.m. I wake up and then I don't eat right away. I usually have a coffee, but today I didn't even have anything until I think around 11 something. So I'm getting a 15 to 18 hour fasting window in, and that is something I had stopped doing because it was messing with my sugar. But going carnivore, this is week 3 on carnivore. It's actually day 18. So my blood sugars are pretty level. Okay, yes, the last 2 days I have had coconut flour, which makes it more ketovore now, but I was not eating that. So I've got to make sure this continues, because being carnivore, my blood sugar levels stayed the same, and I didn't get snacky. I didn't get hungry. Last night was the first time I got hungry, and I don't know if it's because I did have coconut flour that morning or not. So I'm keeping an eye on everything, because I am determined to force my body to lose this last 50 pounds. Like, seriously. And then I might go more, but I want to be in the 150s. So that is where I'm aiming for to begin with. My original goal from the beginning is 148, so we will see. But my first happy spot will be below 175. Okay, I've not seen below 175 since I was like 18 years old. So once I hit that, I will be like screaming my little head off. But I gotta remember, I get to the 180s and I shoot back up. But this time I'm gonna be very, very careful. And if I need to stay completely carnivore and not eat eggs and not have that coconut flour, then I will do it, because I am very, very determined. I am ready to get into some of those pretty dresses I have. I am ready to get healthier. I am ready not to hear a doctor say, well, your stomach issues and your blood pressure issues and your sugar issues because you're fat. Yes, I am. But technically, I'm only 40 pounds overweight versus when I was 368 pounds, and that was, what, 200 something pounds overweight? So, yeah, that's, yeah, at least 200 and something pounds overweight. So I shouldn't be having all these issues anymore. Most people lose like 60 pounds even when they're still fat and their issues go away. But my body is just being stubborn. So I'm going to shut up now. I will show you my dinner and I will tell you what else I do today. As you can tell, I'm in a much better mood. Maybe because I got in the yard and got sun yesterday and I just feel better about myself and a little more hopeful. Plus the scale keeps going down every day, so that makes me happy. Yes, I'm not telling you numbers yet. It's not an exciting number. It's not eating a pound a day yet, but it's moving downwards. And we all know that makes me thrilled. I love it when it goes down. Now, to go down and keep going down, that's the goal here, because it can go down and go back up, and I hate that part. So I'm going to shut up, and I will tell you about the rest of my day in a little bit. So I'm just outside taking a walk. Thought I would show y'all some of the view of my walk. I'm just in the yard, not wanting to run into people, so we stay in the yard. Trying to get my steps in today, since I didn't do any hard work like yesterday. I want to still get my exercise in. I feel sorry for all of y'all that still have snow. It's 70 today, sunny, windy, very pretty. If I was dealing with snow and stuck in the house, I think I'd be losing my mind. Worse than I am, because, yeah. But this is my view while walking. Which I'm probably a little close to the neighbor's house, because it's about 200 feet away, which to me is too close to get near people right now. we're gonna walk this way. I'm gonna try to not really go in the woods too much. Don't need any ticks on me right now. Or run into some spiders or snakes. Maybe this will be clear enough to walk. I could flip it around and let y'all see me as I'm talking, but what fun is that? You see me talking all the time. Might as well see some scenery. So part of my keto journey now, since I've lost so much weight, is exercise. Unfortunately, I've discovered it's the only way left to do it. Not having exercise just isn't going to work for me anymore. But it did for the 181 pounds. Of course, I gained 23 of them back eating the stupid carbs during the beginning of the lockdown because no meat, no eggs. I wish I could have ate cheese and the frozen broccoli and cauliflowers because there was plenty of that. I've ordered some frozen strawberries because I am dying for fruit. I really want some blackberries. I discovered I have a blackberry vine growing underneath my stairs of the front porch. So I'm excited because when those are ripe, well, there's no berries on it yet, it's too early, but I'm gonna have some this summer. Of course, you gotta watch out for snakes. They love blackberry bushes. I also discovered we have some blueberry bushes. We have quite a few of them. So I've been in the yard discovering fruits. We do have a strawberry plant, but it doesn't produce enough strawberries, so maybe next year we'll grow some. I guess I decided to walk through the woods anyways. Hopefully no ticks fall. But this is the walking area my dad does every day. I normally walk the front yard to stay out of the trees because I really don't like the spiders and stuff. But this is our yard. It goes on and on though. You can go that way and it keeps going for a long ways. But I'm gonna stay on this trail. It's the one that gets walked the most. Now I walk all this when it snows. I'm not afraid when it snows. Nothing's gonna fall on my head during snow season. But I thought y'all might want to enjoy some of the outside with me, especially since, like I said, I've been told a lot of y'all have some snow going on. So here's just a pretty little view of what's to come when y'all spring hits. And I'm trying to get out here more and enjoy it, so like I said, it can help with my peace of mind that one day everything will be okay again. It's funny that on my birthday there was the triple rainbow, and that's the day they declared the national emergency. So I guess that was supposed to be telling me there's going to be hope because it's not just one or two, but it was a triple rainbow. So this is my view. I'm going to continue to walk in the front yard, so I will talk to y'all later. So it's 5:30. I'm having my dinner. It is almost 8 ounces of chicken, boneless, skinless, in my bouillon cube broth. I'm totally exhausted. I walked almost 7,000 steps, rode my bike for almost 2 miles today, and I just got in the house and we're about to eat dinner. So yeah, I've had a really good day.